talk about Dawn of the Infinite Murozond's Rise. This is definitely known as one of the harder dungeons at the time being. This is a 23 fortified. Starting off with first pull like this, and it's a lot of mobs. We lost this pull. You want to watch out for. There's three things here. Try to not kill all of your friends with the frontals from the vanguards. Move mobs out of the shield. It does massive damage reduction, and kick the volleys at least. The single target cast is just if you need them still alive or want to stack them. The Valor Time Zone Keeper, there's a lot of mobs that are hard to move here in the first pull, so it's pretty toxic to get it with Sanjin. As you can see, I'm moving a lot. This is a place where it really benefits to be buff, because remove the bleed. Bleed definitely ticks butts. And it's a frontal cone. I think you can stun them whilst they do the cast and then they don't recast. But I am a bit unsure actually. The Larai Time Zone Maiden does an Ancient Radiance, which is an AoE damage. Actually hurts like a mother trucker. It also does an orb, which winds back and forth. Goes quite far. No, it doesn't go that far. I thought it went further. Whatever. Not a big deal. Throw off. This plays time. This phase of the dungeon is gonna feel a bit slow, especially with Sanjin. The next big boy is gonna do a dash to someone and then channel a beam on them, making them fall asleep. So, which they're in like a foggy area, so you have to go inside the area and kick it here. Not see it whilst outside of it. See it going now. Ashes. Yeah. Not too far away now. They are coming closer. Gotta look out for the volleys, bolts as well, and be careful with what you chain. This is what you wear. Speak tonight either. This is what we're playing. You can definitely play a pack on the boss instead, but I wouldn't recommend taking casters on the boss. Let's just move past because this is just same mobs. This boss hurts a lot, quite a bit. That's a tank buster kind of. This is based off of you can bait that ability, so ideally I would be further out to the edge and they can bait half of it to go outside, or to stack it up like this, but it's still a bit toxic. It's not great how we're doing it. During this phase, try and damage the boss a bit and soak. I don't know if he's actually got damage reduction during this, but I don't think so. Soak the balls give you damage increase. Not that cool. Murozond's Rise. Gonna look it up. Third. That's a soak for everyone. They give haste and movement speed. 10% per stack, you can have 5 stacks. Go back. Yeah. Just rinse, repeat this phase. Try to scatter your group around so everything gets soaked. Try to not get 10 orbs, get 5 and try to save them to other people. And try to deal damage to the boss during the phase as well. If you are a ranged, you can still blast. Now, for every people not soaking this, it's gonna hurt a lot more, so you try and soak it. Gonna go past this now. These mobs might be nice to, you can BLDs if you have it up, not save it for the next one like we're doing. These mobs are nice to pull down so you don't lose your healer and you don't have to dodge on sketchy ground. The left guy, the Timeline Marauder, does 2 casts, spiral, rotating circle, and the other cast which gives him a massive shield. So I'll kick that. And the dragon does an AoE ability which takes a lot of damage. I haven't actually looked too much into it. 16 damage. I'm within 5 yards of each point of it. Okay, yeah. So it's a dodge ability and an AoE. Pull them off. We have this event. This is something weird. I'm not moving my mouse here. It's like I would get a distract in the end, but obviously it's here to distract me. So just watch go through. Now it like TPs me even. This is so weird. This is a lot of time. But whatever. That's them. Oh, whatever. This is bad made. We go back to 1.5 times speed. This next area definitely hurts. Not this, actually. Here you want to choose one to focus, and we lost this. They dodge things on the ground and a repulsing and a tank front. I don't know if it does anything else. It does too. The dodge ability as well. After this, you want to clear mobs close to the sand. They clear up the area so you can walk on the ground afterwards. The triple strike, twice strike does hurt like a truck, and so does the hound just killed. These have to be interrupted by range to get in melee, or you have to outrange it, so that can be pretty toxic in some comps. And reflect the Rift Mage, does a lot of damage, decent. What you have to do in this area is you have to kill all the Rift Mages, then walk up to a portal, both sides portal, activate them, activate one. We're having the Evoker pull with Rift, whatever it's called, is slide. It's 50-yard root ability, but since these are big elites, they cannot be stunned or rooted, so he's just gonna come up us. Keep on killing mobs. Not all gives percentage here though, so consider what you want. Basically it's rinse repeat. Going pretty hard here, I would say. Like I should have died several times. Going for our count here, so as you can see, this portal is now. Our PH friend went to the other side, or it is not open. We have to go to the other side, trigger that one. When we go through, we mind soothe these mobs. Mind soothe this. We just walk on the sand. We go to Chromie. Chromie does two things. One thing is being sandblast. And now you gotta look for the one that doesn't have anything on its head. This one does a breath, puts everything else. Someone said you can walk to the edge and actually dodge it there, but not. Now she spawns time traps, which you want to lock your copy in. Familiar faces is your copy, and spawns now. Next time it spawns, it's gonna spawn where they got trapped, I'm pretty sure. We just went to the opposite side. Same thing again. That's about the boss fight. Does get hectic and messy, not the easiest. Be mindful this guy walk through. Over here, don't run into the orbs, they will kill most people at least. At this point, you want to wait for trolls. What I'm doing here is I'm leaping across. And we're lusting this boy. He on sappers, which is gonna run around and try to kill people. He also has mortars, which explodes on the ground. Quite a lot actually. This is random, I think, what they're doing, but what they all share is that the main guy does a tank buster, the other ones does some kind of buffs, and the main guy will start casting it eventually. So you wanna kick the raiders, and then you wanna maybe have a range kick on the Farseer in this scenario. After this you have a boss. This boss gets buffs based off of mobs that he kills. I'll look actually in the dungeon journal for it a bit. Does decapitate, which twice with deadly accuracy, mortal wounds, so 75% healing reduction for 5 seconds. For the horde, he rallies 3 persons. He buffs 3 adds, which are gonna actually slapping. When killing an enemy, Gomash gains thirst stacks. Successful melee attacks save thirst, consuming a stack and inflict. If you want to get melee hit, doesn't say that he's getting a damage. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's just melee attacks that actually start hurting more. As you can see now, for every attack he's gonna do more. When he kills something, he does stronger melee attacks basically. I think that seems to be the case. So you want to try and bait the frontals to one way, so you don't let him kill too many people. The warlocks you can reflect. They basically die if you reflect them. Maybe stun it afterwards, but I would recommend stunning the extras more than anything else. They actually hurt like dogs. And as you can see, this is a bit of a messy boss fight, but I think it can be a bit fun. This is just rinse repeat from this. Decapitate, so that means that I have mortal wounds on me as well. And after this we just run back. We play the pack here, obviously. I pick one and the DH cooks the other, so it's the same mobs as after the first boss, just an additional marauder, one more kick to do and one more thing to go around. That's about it. Going to last boss. This boss fucking slaps. As you can see now, from now on he starts slapping. He does two bombs basically spawning like this. You do not want these to trigger at the same time, because I think they buff each other's damage. If not, it at least stacks and it's gonna kill you. How you slow them down is by standing in it, so you can see one of the persons are moving out and that one goes down almost immediately afterwards, and our hunter stays in, waits until the debuff, and he drops it. Now we got adds. These are spamming infinite blast on you. You can spell effect it, but you can see how my health is chunking. This is with shield wall. Now I have spell blocker. I'm really struggling for my life. It does get easier later on, but I'm really struggling. I don't have my new TSA either, so, and I'm also lacking versatility quite a bit because I kill my healer here because I jump and try to not kill everyone else. I CR him, I proc, that's alright. Once he's up in the air, it's a lot easier as well. So we just go zoom. We were close to actually depleting that. That would have sucked. But we managed. The ads, then he comes back down, and during this phase, you wanna give your breath. Right? You wanna clear your space. You wanna stack up closely, but you don't wanna hit anyone else with the frontal. And he also subs at this point because there's a lot of AoE damage coming out. I've got spell block running, and I'm still fucking hurting. Not as bad now though. But you can see spellblock runs out soon. I think at this point you really want to start considering when to use your spell effect, demo shell, and so forth. You want to rotate them because you can rotate. So you do shield wall, and then maybe a quick demo shell or spell effect, or together with one of them if you need a high one, and a spell block, and back to shield wall. Or if you don't get shield wall back up, you can mitigate the next ability in between the spell block and the second shield wall with spell effect and demo shell together. But boss is dead, and pretty cool fight still. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped. Bye.